Hey everybody, just wanted to say hello and remind everyone in this world of confusion and seemingly darkness, seeming separation, hatred, divisiveness, that's just a very shallow perspective if you're too connected to the screen or to the TV or whatever. But if you go out into the woods, this is equally valid as the proper perspective of what's happening in the world. And that you can bring into yourself. And today, what's really needed is not to look for God, but it's to look for yourself, your true essence. What God is beyond explanation, beyond name, beyond form. And to have any connection with that, you need to become godly. So the most important thing we all have to do these days is to get higher perspective by not looking outward, not looking at who's doing what to me or who's can possibly harm me or who's, you know, on what other side of any religion or political affiliation or belief system. It's more when I know that I can build within myself a total inside temple of worship in the heart, understanding that everything that was, that is, that will be is found within me. And that is the reality of everything else you are seeing. Because in reality, all you are seeing is the one creator, whatever name you want to give to it. And the reality is all the different religions and belief systems, they almost all, if you study them, they have within themselves different opinions and systems, but when you get to the deepest teachings of those different systems, they're all coming up basically with the system to describe the undescribable and to have you stay aware of what your ultimate reality is. And that's what you need to focus on. What is my ultimate source? What is my ultimate? Who is really me? Is it the clothes I wear? That's for sure we know is not. Is it the body? That's part of it, but we're human beings. Part of us is human body, emotions, mind, and ego. And we have to know how to balance that with the being part that separates human beings from all other things of creation. And the being is being connected to that which is beyond, that which is behind the physicality. That's from which the physicality comes. And that is the spiritual side, if you want to say it, but actually it's something indescribable, because the creator is not physical, is not spiritual. It's creating the physical and spiritual. And so your true source, that is the goal, to have time each day to spend quietly, preferably in nature, preferably a quiet room, maybe a few candles, maybe dim the light, maybe however you want to do it, remembering that in order for me to look inside, it's much easier when my body is healthy. So I have to maintain my health for that goal of having the soul have a peaceful dwelling place. And so I'm blessing everyone in these days where the world seems like it's getting darker and more divisive. That's not the truth. That's from the screen. But go out and see the reality of the world. Go out and see the beauty of the world. That is offered to you. It's up to you to decide what you want to see. But the main thing is spend the time. Who am I? What is my source? When you go deeper and deeper, ask yourself, go back to when you were a child, to when you were born, before you were born. Try to trace it, to ask yourself, is what I'm doing today, is it connected to that? Is what I'm doing connected to myth or reality? And don't go looking to have someone prove to you to believe things. You take the time and experience your own inner being, which is beyond space and time. But that is not a quick fix. You must instill that within yourself every day, a few times a day, taking time, remembering, asking, and having the desire for the true teacher. If you desire true teachings, it says God is close to all who call God truthfully. All you have to worry about is sincerely searching. If you are sincerely searching, you will be successful no matter what path you're on. You don't have to worry about, wow, maybe I'm on this terrible, put a little bit of effort into finding the right path. But really, those who are sincere, a lot of the paths work. But to really go from level to level, if you're sincerely striving for a spiritual steadiness where your emotions and are not overtaken, they don't overtake you, your emotions, by reacting to everything that in your thought process. We have to control the mind, but this is not a quick fix. Don't buy into the quick fixes. Stay away as much as possible from the ceremonies, the symbols. A lot of the truth gets covered up into religious ceremony and a lot of extras that get piled on. So you have to dig it out. We need today a new way. We need a new way to help the world become one, not by becoming the same, but understanding that we are all searching our own way. And when we truthfully, each of us search our own way, that becomes the universal way, not by having everyone to do it the same way. But that is why we are all unique. Each fingerprint, no fingerprint is the same with all the billions of people that have ever been, that ever will be. That's because the Creator is saying, I want to manifest through the unique experience of each one of us. So each one of us has to find out what we are to do in this world. We don't need to separate ourselves in this world. We don't need to be monks or nuns. We have to have normalcy, and within that normalcy, humility, joy, and peace of mind, not being afraid of the challenges. And this we have to do slowly, with being persistent, not giving up. It's something that's years of hard work, but trust me, I'm no guru, I'm no, religious advisor, but I can tell you from many years of searching, the results are there, just like going to the gym, just like anything else. But you can't give up, because every time you want to go to a different level, that is going to be a challenge. You're going to have to clean yourself out. Try to every day completely empty everything out, everything from yesterday, everything I thought I knew, and say just simple words of prayer, simple searching. I want to be real. I want to find my true self. I want to learn to give and to love, and that's when the true joy comes. Blessing you all with inner peace today, this week, this month, and forever.